Welcome to Dudesville.
Fuck yeah, I like that.
All right, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the WWE pay-per-view that just happened in Elimination Chamber, which leads into the biggest WWE event always, which is WrestleMania 41. We're going to be also talking about March Madness. We're going to be talking about UFC 313 and picks of UFC 313, so we could do a possible parlay. Sorry for mumbling. That blinking red light has thrown me off. Here's the episode.
I'm here too.
You met AfroMan.
I met AfroMan too. And I'll fuck up WrestleMania that we'll eventually get to on the next episode. Stay tuned.
So yesterday was the Elimination Chamber, and it was one of the best ones of all time, mainly for the ending. And I would have to say the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match definitely was awesome. But outside of that, I feel like I don't want to question The Rock. I don't want to question anything because their storylines are so awesome right now, especially to find out that The Rock's working with Triple H. But with that being said, I have to kind of question some of the choices that they made right now as a fan, including the first match of who won the female Elimination Chamber, especially with how the fans are behind and wanting Alexa Bliss so much.
Yeah, that's who I wanted. Or I wanted my dude Jade Cargill. Glad to see him back. But yeah, not the one I was hoping for. But you're gonna have your meat match with the two big chicks in the league, so it makes sense.
Is it gay to want abs like Jade Cargill? Like if I'm like, hey, who I want abs like Jade?
I was telling my girlfriend last night I would swallow the fattest fucking dildo from Rhea Ripley, and then if Rhea wanted to be on the other end too, she could welcome herself. So I don't think you can get gayer than that.
Yeah, you could. You could by fucking a dude. So, that is gayer, but
debatable. I mean, he's the one take.
But with that said, it was a good little swerve.
Yeah.
Like, I will say, her coming in and stomping the shit out of Naomi, which kind of has, when's the last good black female heel? When have we seen that? Because it always works.
Jade Cargill.
Yeah, so, but in this regard, she's being the babyface.
Missed the win by a month, though. Kind of short, Could have won it last month. I think it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I don't know. I really don't.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, I would say, between the Jersey chick, Liv Morgan, or Alexa Bliss, they just missed on that match.
Off of the night coming from a hair whip.
That looked like it fucking hurt.
Out of all the shit that happened last night.
For anybody who doesn't know, Bianca Belair has nails or something in this huge ponytail, and it makes a sound like a car crash. Two cars hitting is what it sounds like when she whips the shit out of Liv Morgan, and it was loud. But Elimination Chamber bump? I don't know. I was expecting more. What's with the crossbody off of the... isn't that overplayed?
Yeah, it's pretty much a super kick now.
Let's just group everybody together, stay right here, and watch somebody just... That's it. All the athleticism, everything going, that's it. So, I feel like that was a miss, especially if you had a crystal ball and saw what was going to be happening in the men's Elimination Chamber. Then the female one definitely was subpar.
Well, it's safety first, Jack. So they got to make sure you got to make sure we're hurting these people. We're making sure they're safe to hit the fucking ground. So God bless them for all six of them being there to catch her.
I also feel like the Elimination Chamber, the female one, was disrespected because of the next match. The next match being a tag match that just... What point was that? You had Nia Jax.
Yeah.
And
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Well, it was I like Trish Stratus. I think of her as a gilf now. But with that being said, the match made no sense. It was sloppy. It was after the pay-per-view or premium live event is named Elimination Chamber. So you would think that would be the main reason to go, not to have that start tag team match that has nothing to do with anything. And then we're going to move on. So literally, just like that, there's no point in talking about it because it sucked. Moving on to the match of the night, in my opinion, which was Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
I honestly can't look at Trish Stratus without thinking about Vince McMahon and dropping a fat, steamy brick on her head.
It wasn't her though that got shit on.
I guarantee that whatever happened to the chick a while ago, it's happened before. That's not something new.
You know that crazy bastard wants to start another wrestling league? Like, he really thought Fox or somebody was going to pick him up. Like, hey, pal, like, I got Moxie. It's
Speaking of AEW, after Elimination Chamber, AEW should just fucking pack it in because there's no coming out of, like, speaking of Vince too, like, Vince was fucking right about a lot of those guys in AEW. Like, I mean, when you look at it, who's fucking winning in AEW right now?
Dude, I just saw a documentary. Have you seen the documentary, Who Killed WCW?
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, watching that, it's like the only person who hasn't watched that documentary is Tony Khan. Because Tony Khan, if he would watch that, would realize, hey, you know what I'm doing in my wrestling company? I am fucking it up.
I mean, he did watch, and that's why he's trying to do it. I'm done spending Papa's money.
I don't know. Papa runs a lot of things. I think that...
I do good, Papa?
Jim Cornette, man. Jim Cornette. People need to follow Jim Cornette if they want to know how stupid rich, first of all, Tony Khan is. Second of all, how not to run a wrestling company, and that's what's happening, man.
Yeah, AEW's fucked. Like, after last night, who would have thought Elimination Chamber would literally eliminate fucking AEW?
Dude, I gotta say, Kevin Owens really did look like he got barbed wire in his eye, too.
Oh, yeah, well, he went in the face fucking first.
Yeah, I mean, it just was, geez Louise, man. What a match.
Cheese.
What a match. And then Randy Orton gets revealed, his comeback or whatever. Like, so just when you thought, like, hey, that match can't give any more, they end up setting some more things up, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But moving on, then you got the men's elimination chamber, which at first I was like, this scene doesn't feel like this is the new era. This is the Netflix era. Why am I feeling like I'm watching the same old match over and over and over again year after year? That is until they start again towards when Drew McIntyre and the big Puerto Rican got eliminated.
Your favorite?
That guy. What's it? Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I did not know they could. Oh,
he looks like a bisexual Undertaker. Emphasis on bike or taker.
Yeah. So one thing about that guy is he's overrated. I think. I'm not a big fan of I'm not like doesn't look like he has a chick's outfit. Like his gear,
I feel like him and Rhea, like he got Rhea's old gear.
Yeah, something's just. I don't get how he got the championship. I don't get where they see the star in him. But my biased opinion, I guess. With that said, they got rid of, I think, the people that weren't the star power in the match pretty early. All due respect to Drew McIntyre, especially the last couple of years, he's been killing it as far as his character. When you have Logan Paul, when you have CM Punk, John Cena, and Seth Rollins, then what you have is you have the biggest names in the company.
That guy's fucking hair looks like my cat's.
Dude, is he going bald? I think he's got the.
There's one dude that's going bald in that match.
I hope that's in the next video game. Why can't they just he rocks it? John Cena's not scared of being bald.
No. I just hope he loses those fucking stupid ass socks.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna do everything that continues
to
piss people off. Which fast forward, he ends up winning, and everybody's stoked because they're seeing that miracle thing. And then this is what I respect about the dude is even Undertaker did the ride off into the sunset. He was like, I'm this character. I'm not changing. This is what fans want to see. So all due respect to Undertaker with that one, he's giving the people what they want. John Cena decides that he's going to turn heel on the number one baby face in a decade.
It's literally first the generation before Cena's generation against now this new one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I
dig it.
And so he's doing this, and this is how brilliant he is. He's doing this in jorts. He's doing this in jorts and those stupid fucking socks and a bald spot that is like, he's going to be Don Rickles in 5 years.
Come out in New Balance. He needs to come out in those white New Balance shoes with a little bit of grass stain on them.
John Cena Rickles. Yeah, dude, that guy, I'm telling you, man, that is such a bad bald spot. If a yarmulke was a bald spot, that would be what John Cena's bald spot is. With that said, still killed it. It was a big shock, but here's what pissed me off. Doug, Puerto Rican guy we used to do comedy then. Remember the little bald comedian? We used to.
That fucking came out of nowhere.
No, I'm telling you, listen to this. This guy decides, so I don't get to watch it live, right? I'm all of a sudden gonna watch it, but I start watching the Sixers Golden State game.
Okay,
right?
Gotcha. I just pictured the cartoon character Doug as soon as you said.
Which, by the way, did you get that game? Did you watch that game?
No, I was tripping balls, eating mushrooms at Yin Yang Twins concert. So I missed it.
God's sakes. We live in a place where we just don't have new acts. Like the Yin Yang Twins and who?
AfroMan? I met him today.
Have Five Guys.
Yeah.
Even who drove a Rolls Royce probably in 1992 to Five Guys.
Like, I knew it was him. I was leaving Target looking for fucking jelly beans. Thankfully, I wasn't fucking wearing this, looking like a nutcase. Going store to store, look for fucking jelly beans. Like, I already look like a fucking pervert. But, yeah, I would see a fucking Rolls Royce parked in front of a Five Guys. I was like, that's either Yin Yang Twins or it's fucking AfroMan. And God bless him, he was there.
How much is Five Guys nowadays? Like $11? $12?
You
drive a Rolls Royce to go get a fucking $11 burger and fries.
To be fair, the guy just played Great Falls.
Yeah, but you might want to not be the stereotype. I'm just because
he wasn't at fucking KFC.
Probably because he couldn't use GPS.
Cena. Here we go.
I can't use GPS because I got high, and I know why. Oh, hey, I asked Andy this. Does he have any more hits? Does he have any more hits? So that's a legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I just remember the one from when I was in high school, which should tell you how famous the guy is.
There's Colt 45 and
You made that song when the police raided his house. Yeah, it's also it's a crazy video. Raided his house. He wrote a song about it. He's got the whole thing. CCTV footage of the cops raiding his house over top of him talking shit on the cops.
Damn, I wish we had a green screen with that up there. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were watching.
It's hard to move that awesome picture though. Bob.
Cops are in my house. I just got the beat in my head. That's the only.
Hey, you ever see the video of him knocking that bitch out? Like,
oh, it's my favorite. That's his greatest hit right there.
No, I haven't. What is it?
Yeah, if there's a way to fucking throw that up there, it's she was a nasty woman. Nasty.
So as far as
was coming to her.
So as far as I'm concerned, AfroMan is definitely into the stereotype.
Oh yeah, this bitch jumped on stage and he said don't, and he fucking clobbered her.
Boy, what a cliffhanger!
Huh? Mid guitar solo.
Oh yeah,
comes up. Well, so he didn't really look at her. He sees someone's coming, fucking knocks her out, goes straight back to playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, he plays the guitar.
I figured when I said he was
I don't know this guy at all.
Something.
I don't know this guy at all. I figured. I didn't even know he had more than one.
He wasn't playing the fucking trombone. I don't know why this meant fucking trombone. I was thinking of a tambourine. Oops.
He can play a trombone, all right.
Yeah, he can play the skin flute too.
Hey, coppers. I'm playing a trombone because I got high. Like, all right, wait a minute. Where were we? Were we on So anyway, Elimination Chamber. It was Oh yeah. Doug, that's right. You interrupted me when I was trying to bitch.
Sorry, that cartoon popped in my.
Okay, so
I did it again.
He spoiled the whole thing. He told me, "Hey, John Cena heel turn, John Cena heel turn." And I'm like, "Hey, thanks, man. I haven't watched it." And he just continued like it was my fault that he told me. Fucking PR. Anyway,
was that Puerto Ricans? Puerto Ricans, am I right? Straight out of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What else could PR stand for at that point?
I don't know. Fucking everything that we're talking about is probably a fucking PR nightmare.
So anyway, he ruined it while I was watching a really good game.
You're talking basketball. Yeah.
That was a good, I'm shocked you missed that, but you had to go see a bunch of,
it was a great time for me. And
people in their prime.
Yeah.
Prime musicians they are.
Dude, I was on a fucking journey last night. Like, I stood out as I clearly always do, but, it was like a good standout first. I was like, well, like everyone's like, hey, look at that fucking guy with the mole and the sweet NASCAR jacket. I'm like, hell yeah, thanks, brother. And I look at the other half of the fucking place, and they're like, hey, look at that nice NASCAR jacket. Let's rob his ass. I'm like, yeah, great. This is awesome. This is going to be a fun trip for me now. Like, I got to not only try to ride this fucking wave, but now I've got to fucking just sit there like this and watch everybody that fucking passes me. I'm like, couldn't have picked a worse concert to go to. Looked like I was in fucking D Block as soon as I got there.
I'm shocked because most time I have seen the concerts, it's a lot of white people. A lot of white people at an AfroMan concert nowadays, I think.
Yeah, it was all shapes and colors, and I saw a lot of fucking cartoons that night.
I can't think of a worse place I would want to do shrooms than a yin yang. Like, that would suck.
Yeah.
Like,
they wore off by the time the yin yangs were over. The yin yangs. I couldn't sound more fucking old.
It works with that hat.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have glasses on. Hold on. Those goddamn yin yangs. There we go. That props.
That would be the worst. Like, damn, man.
What was I saying?
How you made the hugest mistake by doing shrooms at a concert where you shouldn't do shrooms at, because where do you get the fun?
Not a lot of positive vibes around that.
Yeah, there's no fun there at all.
Yeah, no, it was fun though. When it really fucking kicked in, and like I said, I saw every type of crackhead I could see at this fucking place.
And you didn't need shrooms to see that.
Yeah, it didn't fucking help. I'll tell you that. They did not get any prettier. But other than that, though, yeah, it was a great concert. Good times. But
I'm gonna have to say that your version of a great concert and mine are two different concerts.
Yeah, well, it's not the worst time I've done drugs.
Let me take my Rolls Royce to Five Guys.
I'm sure that dude did park downtown last night.
Yo, I want some Five Guy burger and fry, motherfucker.
That's a spot on impression.
And then you're like, hey man, can I get a picture? He's get your NASCAR motherfucking ass over here.
I look the most fucking white, and he looks the most fucking black. Like, that we could look like we couldn't look any more stereotypical meeting each other. We both dress like the fucking 90s still.
Well, yeah, but in AfroMan's defense, I don't know if he can afford any other clothes.
I think he got his outfit from Joanne Robert.
I'm joking. Who hasn't shot that, Ross? Oh, AfroMan, we love you. You should come on the podcast.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking watch this and be like, oh wow, I feel welcome.
Yeah.
Just getting destroyed. Oh, I want to come there and fucking level you like that bitch.
We'll buy you fries. AfroMan. It'll be great. You'll get fries. How much do you, I would hate I bet you that guy eats the peanuts. horribly.
Oh,
The peanuts at Five Guys, I bet you he eats them and it's so loud and obnoxious.
I do. I'll sit there and I'll be in everyone's fucking way, just eating those fucking peanuts, like right next to where everyone's got to get the ketchup and mustard, and I act like, hey, what the fuck? Like, I'm eating here.
Yeah.
You fucking mind?
I would not. I've been
I like to
around.
be an inconvenience to people at Five Guys.
I was just telling people about how when you dive bomb a pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Like we'll get a pizza for a fight or something or a pay-per-view, like whatever we're watching, and Fox hits, flipped, and then he's got to give me commentary like, oh, it's fucking hot. Like, oh, thanks. I can see it, I can hear it, and yeah, cheese melty. Let's roll it back in our mouth.
The best
like,
kind to fucking eat.
Ew.
You should know you fucking gabagool.
Well, I know enough that it's like I don't. The audio is just.
Yeah, well, if you hate that, Jack loves it when I eat a fucking pickle.
Oh God.
I make sure to get every fucking juice off every fucking crevice on that pickle before I take a bite.
Yeah, but I would like to actually see you take a bite.
Yeah, I eat a pickle like he sucks a dick.
All right. So WrestleMania
I didn't swallow it
predictions.
though, yeah.
So WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah, we're still on wrestling. All right, yeah. Speaking of gay shit, here we go.
So
WrestleMania prediction. What are we talking, matches or like?
yeah, predict some matches here. That like as we know about Road Cena, which takes all the headlines because
I honestly thought we were gonna see Corker Cody. He's already got the fucking look and everything. I was like, man, what a perfect fucking heel turn that would fucking be for Cody. But I'll take the fucking John Cena, like, because I didn't see that shit coming. Him being on his last year. They're like, oh, it's his last year. He's not gonna fucking turn heel now. Like,
it's one of the ballsiest moves. I gotta respect the guy as much as you want to see Bill Goldberg do something like that.
Bill fucking Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
There's nothing funnier than hearing Bret Hart not call Goldberg fucking Goldberg. It's always Bill Goldberg with the most fucking hate.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. I fucking hate Bill Goldberg too.
He ended one of the greatest careers of all time because
Two of them. Ray Wyatt's and fucking Bret Hart.
I
You
forgot
fucking think about it.
What a mook.
Yeah.
What a mook.
That guy's a real fucking shinehead.
And you almost killed
Oh,
Undertaker.
what the fuck? That was.
Because he's sweaty.
What a fucking
Shinehead.
What
What did your dad used to call
a real shinehead, am I right?
What did your dad used to call Samoa Joe?
A fucking pineapple. Like, you can tell he was trying to think of the most racist shit to call a Hawaiian, and pineapple just fucking, it's just like, and it felt like a real slur too. I was like, gee, chill, Dad. Like,
Don't use the P word.
yeah.
Whoa, pineapple.
Yeah. He
Jeez.
sees a black person. He's like, oh, real chicken over there. Oh, you see, I tell you, a real spaghetti there too.
Yeah, I think one of the most old man racist terms that like
He's a fucking Greek. Look at that gyro.
I have a buddy whose dad
That's
used to call old black guys snowballs. And it was like I never like it wasn't really it just sounded bad. It was like the pineapple.
You know
thing.
what a
like
snowball is?
is he talking about the
I'm talking
Cake.
sexual.
oh, what is it?
It's when you
So anyway,
you weren't fucking in a good spot there.
where the hell are you going?
I'm gonna get a fucking lunch. I know it.
Oh Jesus. Oh God.
You throw away Jack if his name too much sense.
Hi, Jack.
Man. All right.
Anyone got a Werther's original?
Well, let me
What's the parlay, Jack? Come
well, let me conjure up the fight card first.
on. Well, this camera only has so much battery.
Okay, so here's it's UFC 313. You know, main event Alex Pereira versus Megamed and Kalaev.
I'll take Mega Man, dude. For a million.
Well, no, I would stay away from those scenes are so closely like that in the co with Justin Gaethje and Raphael something Russian. Yeah, Fizz. Yeah, I've seen the guy. He has a man bun. I don't trust that. But those fight, they're too close. They're too close. Where I think is in the bottom half of the card. Here's my picks. We can pick them all together after this, but this is what I think. So first things first. Osman Diaz versus Jordan Hibero. I would have to go with the underdog there at plus 150 because he has a KO. Fuck me. He has a KO record. He has a lot of KOs on his record. Oh my God, you eat like a banshee. God.
I'm sorry, other munchies.
And oh, all right.
You would have got a pickle.
That,
Who's the underdog? What's his name?
I would go with Osman Diaz for that one.
Ooh, I don't like Hispanic names, so I probably...
In fighting, you're gonna fail miserably if you don't like Hispanic names of fighting.
What's the other guy's name?
It's Brazilian.
Jack looks like
Jordan Hibero.
What kind of fight?
It's an MMA fight.
Jack looks like he's just getting the news
No, I am.
from a 70s telecast. This just in.
You're saying there's a good chance that Brazilian gets knocked the fuck out.
Yep, because you're looking at Osman Diaz with quite the knockout record, and I believe he's 9-3. But then you got this is the one I also like is there's an 80% finish rate on this new Japanese fighter at plus 163 named Ray Sarura. And he's facing Josh Van. And last time I seen Josh Van, he can get beat, he can get finished. And I just think with a guy who's undefeated with an 80% finish rate, why not lay some chalk on that? Then you got here's a Brazilian who I've always liked. He has a 100% finish rate. He's 12-2. Bruno Vieira is a underdog against Armin something Armenian. Petrosian, like Petrosian. There you go. And I just think I don't know, man. I think that when it comes to if it just was striking, I imagine that this what's his name?
Petrosian.
Yeah, Petrosian has a probably a good chance of his straight up kickboxing match. But with the 4-ounce gloves and everything, I'm going to go with the guy with a 100% finish rate, and he's Brazilian. And then, but if we want to get funky, man, if you really want to get crazy, at plus 470, the veteran Bobby Green versus Mauricio Ruffy. And I'm guessing that if you get that one part of your parlay, you're nuts. But if it works, that's a cha-ching moment, man. There's so much money to be made there.
So if we put $10 on each of those wins that you're suggesting as a parlay, what are we talking about? That was 4.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Well, I would.
I'm saying if we put like $10, just to do simple math. We put $10 on each of those. $10? Fuck you.
Not the math. That is our math.
So
can I give you 5?
So my feel would be like, this is my production mistake here. I should have downloaded a parlay calculator. Let's
okay, in your heart of hearts, what do you believe this can net? Is it $1 billion? Upwards of $1 billion we will be able to save Ukraine from Russia.
I'm guessing it's anywhere between $800 and $1,100.
No, we won't.
Would be my guess.
With $40 down or $100 down? With 40?
With 40 down. I guess with a hundo, you're looking. I don't know. We would have to do. I would hate to say this big number, but I think you're looking over 2G. Because think about, well, it depends if we do the Bobby Green. I would not touch that Bobby Green fight. Yeah, he's a plus 470. The thing is he's such a good fighter if he would stay focused. He starts doing all the head movement. He does a shoulder roll, does a Philly shell, all that stuff. But 2 things. 1, he gets lackadaisical in there. And 2, Duplessis against Sean Strickland just kind of showed what happens if you get where you're not going to push your pace with that Philly shell in MMA. You're going to get hurt the way that Sean Strickland did in his championship fight last pay-per-view. So
Deal with his opponent.
with Bobby Green's Mauricio Ruffy, he's a upstart.
This is the last time. The last fight you said this guy's likely going to lose.
Yes, Bobby. So Bobby Green right now is had that in fighting. In fighting, what happens with veterans is that they become the stepping stone. They become the gatekeeper.
The sacrificial one.
Yeah, like if you can beat Bobby Green, you're now going to be facing these bigger money fights. You're going to be facing top 10 ranks. You're going to be facing etc. But you got to beat Bobby Green. So Bobby Green has taken this position instead of trying to progress his career and say, hey, I'm going to go for a championship. I'm going to go for whatever. He's fighting all these young upstarts and the odds are insane. But with that said, the young upstarts, there's room for error. So is it a bad gamble? I think so. Can it go the way of Bobby Green where that plus 470 pays out if you lay the proper chalk on it? I think so. But I wouldn't touch it. But these other 4 fights,
dude. After the Mike Tyson fight, dude, if you're slightly older than your opponent, fuck you. I don't believe in you.
slightly older, slightly older. Tyson,
I'm ageist now, dude.
Yeah, Tyson was.
He's like,
Let's talk about that. Was a solid fight.
You're born in 03. What month?
Hey,
fuck you.
With that said, Tyson had a better hairline than Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And he's like 40 years older. And he's
got a better hairline than John Cena right now.
Everybody has a better hairline. Jake Paul has a better hairline than John Cena.
Tyson's got a nice fucking ass. Holy shit.
Dude, he's caked up.
God.
He's got the cakes.
Dude.
He's
put some frosting.
Boy, thick.
Am I right?
Boy, thick.
Am I right?
Okay, what's your any thoughts on that parlay?
I don't know anything about fucking Gambit, so I agree with everything he said.
Ideas on those fights.
Oh, do you want me to make my picks?
Yeah, on those fights.
Do you want the fight card or do you want?
Yeah, give me the fight card.
Let's
Here we go. Now we're cooking. What is this? UFC
313.
313, just as I knew it. All right, here we go. UFC 313 fight card. Here's my Keystow victory right here. Get it? This is my fucking name. Keys to victory. All right, here we go. Women's strawweight match. Amanda Lemons. Sorry, Lemons.
That's worse than my protrusion.
My glasses back. Here we go. That's better. All right, Amanda Lemons. Here we go. Versus, this helps me too. Isman Usindo. Did I get that right?
I'd have to see.
These are two bull dykes right here that I think are going to give us a hell of a match. These usually the butches, like Jack said, never go against Mexican, never go against a butch. They're both big butches. I'm gonna go with the draw. All right, here we go. Yeah, because they both got them. All right, here we go. Here's my second lightweight match. Fucking hell. Is this whole card just full of unpronounceable fucking names? Good lord. All right, I'm going to give this another shot. Jalen Turner. That's probably Jalen's. Holy fuck, he to tears. All right.
He's American, too.
Is he?
Yes.
African American. Yeah.
At least mine was Armenian.
All right. Well, he could be. Don't assume his fucking race.
Oh, man.
Okay. Here we go. This one's going to be a fucking fun one for me. Incancio Baja fucking Mountain Dew Romas Hondo fucking size. I don't fucking know. I'll go with Jalen Turner. He's got a better record. I'm going with Jalen Turner.
I'm going with the Chilean in that one.
He's Chilean?
The guy he's facing is.
All right. I'm still gonna go with Jalen. I can't go against him. He's American. Am I right?
You're right.
Here we go. All right. I get this one, Justin Gaethje. That's
You got
that one. Over terrific. Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, that's the one I had a hard time with too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it might be Fiziev. Just Fiziev.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Definitely Justin Gaethje. Right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that Fiziev is going to leave himself wide open, and Gaethje hits hard.
Was that a fart?
He's coughing himself.
Oh my God. Okay, so what were you saying?
I agree with you. Is what I'm saying is that he's gonna. I think Fiziev has too wide open of a style. I think the leg kicks are gonna hurt him early, and then Gaethje's gonna take him out with a. My guess is right hook.
That's a good point. I didn't say how some of these are going to end.
You did draw.
True. All right, draw. I got one draw. I got one African American Jalen Turner going over the guy I can't pronounce.
If Jalen wins, I think it's
submission.
I'm going to go with ground and pound of Jalen, but I'm going to actually lay chalk on the Chilean on that one.
All right. Well, you lay that chalk.
I'll pronounce his name later.
Either way, it's on the ground. We're predicting it's on the ground.
No, I think it might be knockout.
You said ground and pound.
Yeah, if Jalen wins.
Yeah.
I got
submission.
that. My bad.
Expert.
My bad in Jalen's terms. My bad.
Oh, unreal. All right. Main event. It's time for the main event. Mark Henry. All right. Here we go. Light heavyweight.
Joe?
Alex Pereira. God damn it. This whole fucking lineup just has
Megamed.
Unbelievable fucking names.
Megamed. Just call him Megamed.
I was going to go. I almost said Muhammad. I almost did, but I think everyone's going to know just by me saying that what he looks like. But not Muhammad. See, Antler fucking Elvis. Alex Pereira can't go against. I mean, come on. He's the greatest right now of this generation, right? You can't go against him. Knockout, second round.
It's a close fight, man. That's a close one because I'll tell you why. If you press that guy and you make it where he can't get you in range, then you're going to be looking better. And if there was one thing that Khalil Roundtree showed, it's if you can go and you can actually take some, then Pierre's going to have some dents in his armor, man. I don't know. I do agree with you though. I think it will be Pierre, but man, that's the thing. There's a reason the odds on that one are razor tight.
Gotcha.
It's a pick'em fight, and there's a good reason. You got 19-1 with the challenger, who's a legit that guy could be a heavyweight. He's a big dude. So,
I mean, shit. Who's the scariest person in the UFC right now?
Pierre. No, hands down. I would out of the two, I'd be like, I'm taking my chances with the Ruski. But I don't know, man.
You can't say that today. You can't back the Ruski right now.
Who?
You can't back Ruskis right now.
What's that?
We're gonna cancel if you support a Russian fighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm fucking high. I don't know. I don't fucking dive into that shit.
That does it. I am standing up for my rights. Let's go, Russia. Let's go, Russia.
Thanks for looking like an asshole on camera. I didn't fucking know. I already look like a fucking ass. How this thing started. All right. So we got one draw, a submission, a knockout, and another knockout. That's my picks. Are you agreeing with my picks?
Let me look real quick because I think I'm going to agree with you with the main event. I think Pierre wins that one. But if somebody asked me if the Russian has a great chance of winning, the answer is yes. Megamed and Kalaev does have a chance.
That guy's Russian?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck. I think.
Rafael Fiziev, Justin Gaethje, we agree on that one. I'm going to have to go with Ignacio Bahamondes, or
He can't pronounce his name. What a retard.
Bahamunda. Wow, that is a name. I'm going with that. That kid's gonna beat Jalen Turner. I know that. I will go Lamos on that one because this Lucindo is just, she's such a baby. She's just a little kid in this, man. She's got room to grow.
Tell me more.
I'm gonna have to go with Ruffy over Green. And then
so you're not picking the draw.
No, I think Lamos has that one. I think she has the experience. I think that's going to end in something like a rear naked choke, something like common.
I think it's going to end in a scissor or a rear naked. That's for sure.
I'm going to go with Sarura over Van. I'm going to go with Fiera over Petrosian. I'm going to go with Diaz over Santos. Whoa.
Are you doing prelims right now?
Yeah, but this one's...
I ain't get to pick prelims. Those sound like names I can pronounce too, guys.
You know what I don't like is I don't like that we're about ready to read a part or do a parlay, and Osman Diaz has a different opponent on that than what the gambling odd line.
He's got to start all that shit over again.
No, I think it's all right, but that does piss me off a little bit. And then, yeah, so.
All right.
There's the prelims. That's my picks anyway on who's going to all win.
All right.
Depends on who Osman Diaz is fighting, though, I guess.
We're going to finish with the fucking prelims.
Winter of Oz.
Curtis Blade. Is that the one that's canceled?
Curtis Blade? I didn't even see that fight on there. This
guy's got a great picture. Oh, fuck it. He's got a... What? This fucking cold card, dude. I swear. Rizovin, Kunif... Yeah, Curtis Blades all day. I know it's her. I know it's worth fucking.
And I can spell his name.
Yeah. Joshua Van Tisura. Corolla. Oh, looking. Yeah. This dude's undefeated. I'm gonna go with Ray.
And he's the dog.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
With an 80% finish rate. I can't stress enough. That's a really good. And especially if you made it to UFC undefeated. Jesus, crummy.
Yeah. I finished way more often than that. He resigned for a few numbers. Yeah, I finished every time.
Yeah, same here. You know.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
I know your body. All right. Bruno, Fiera, and Armin, Petro fucking gonna lose. So I'm gonna go with Bruno just because he's got a tougher fucking name and a better record. So fuck you, Armin. All right, picks first. UFC 313.
So
starting for the main event to the fucking prelim.
Yeah, we covered everything. We're going to be visiting March Madness at a later date once we know team picks.
We'll get back to WrestleMania, I guess.
At some point in time, when Ritalin becomes a thing again, we will come back to WrestleMania. Chamber, we talked about how awesome that was. Obviously, we got a parlay that we have to do, boys. UFC 313. Here we go. Outside of that, he's Keystow, I'm Jack. This is Dudesville. Thanks for visiting. You all come back now. You hear?